viewers, my name is Sacharita from the WEtalk series. From our previous episode concerning the Adolescent Healthy Policy Uganda, we talked about many issues, and some of the issues or topics we discussed was autism. And today, WEtalk series has come down to have an encounter with these kids living with autism at Dorna Center. I moved with my colleagues from the WEtalk. I've moved with Sharon. She's a youth advocate for young adolescent girls and young women forum. Cyprian is a professional sign language interpreter. And this sweet lady here, Miss Mrs.Dorothy, the founder and the director of Dorna Center, Home for Autism, found in Intenda. Miss Nambi, what is autism and what can you tell us about Dorna Center?
Dorna Center is a home for autism. We are found in Intenda, next to the Industrial Court. That's the Ministry of Gender. Autism is a lifelong developmental disorder that affects all children in the world. We see children affected in different ways. Their characters vary. When I say all children, it's like autism is everywhere. That's why I'm saying all children in the world are affected with autism. So it's not only here in Uganda, but it is global. Okay. So you find children with autism kind of most of the time they show some kind of indifference, like they always want to be alone. Some of them are non-verbal, and you'll find the highest percentage is always to the boys. The lowest is to the girls. We don't know yet because research is still going on as what causes autism. So here at Dorna Center, we help these children get back to what we call some kind of like adaptable behavior, because so many come with kind of behavior that is really weird, that community looks at as, what's this? This is a mad person. So when they come here, we try to kind of put back what has gone right. For example, you would find children like, maybe, let me talk about toilet habits. They don't know how to use the toilet. Everything is just done from where am I? If it's a sitting room, I don't mind. They'll just do it from there. So we train them that, no, there is a toilet. Go to the toilet, and they do that like always after 20 minutes. Maybe when they've had a meal, when they've had their break, go to the toilet. So there's like what we also say routine in their brain. We develop what we call a routine. So when they kind of get into this kind of like a routine in their brain, you will find them normalizing. Not really normalizing as like other perfect children, but fairly from what they were.
Do they have a fee that they pay, or it's just a free, like charity?
Okay, so we look after children from the age of 6 years onwards, because in our midst we also have now adolescents. Okay. As you've seen some already, and also behave like the ordinary adolescents. But of course there are like a lot of challenges. So at Dorna Center we actually they pay school fees, or we call it a maintenance fee. Because when school fees, one would ask you what is the end result of this. So the maintenance fee is to help us like raise money for rent, money for food, money for the caretakers. So it's basically a maintenance fee. So when the children go what we call a diagnosis, then they are referred to Dorna Center. The parents come in, we talk, then they clear some little bills, and then we have the children here. And it's a boarding program that runs Monday to Friday, and every Friday we actually said they should go and be with their parents.
Of the challenges parents of these kids always face out there.
I think these parents really do go through a lot of challenges. Like this afternoon, I just came across just a scenario. One parent told me, I think when she was in a taxi, coming really far out from Ginger, then the passengers were like, "Madam, get out with your child, you cannot bear this noise." So you imagine that kind of rejection.
It's really
It's so bad. So of course not only in the taxi, but even the community where the children stay. Because the neighbors don't understand them. They would always like, oh, go and keep your child. Please let the child not maybe interact. Some think it's contagious. Autism is not contagious. Autism is not a disease. It is just a condition. But the community is not aware.
So how are we going to create awareness? Because these kids are being,
Locked indoors.
Most of them are being locked indoors, and people don't understand them out there. Something that is witchcraft, something that they are mad. So how are we going to create awareness? So how have you created awareness as Dorna Center?
So as for Dorna Center, I think now last term we had what we call the Autism Walk. We said let's walk. Actually, and my plan this year is to say we are walking for autism. So if I call upon people that please come, let's walk and let's make noise, as people think they are mad children. Are saying no, they are not mad children.
We are going to be part of it. WEtalk next year.
This time,
Which month?
End of that should be in August.
Wow. Everyone out there, in August we are going to have a walk. We are going to create awareness where autism is concerned. Exactly. My next question is, what challenges do these kids face? Kids living with autism, what challenges do they face?
Of course, they have a lot of challenges, as I've mentioned. I think the ones who are now turning into teenagers, how they would actually wish to also live like the other teenagers. Remember, you're non-verbal. Now there is one boy, I'm like, Elijah, why are you going in your bed like before? So I'm like, but what's this? Maybe he would wish to tell me, but he cannot. So I have to find out what should I do other than accusing him. He needs his I need to be alone. How do other teenagers behave? So imagine a teenager with autism. Of course it's a lot. Look at the girls. When it comes to their personal life, what next? Of course a child with autism will just move. If it is her private times, whether I'm a girl of this age, so it's really, really hard.
It's really hard. I know, but what should the government or civil society render to care for these kids?
So now this is something maybe when we raise more awareness, that's when maybe people will understand that there is something like autism. So when they are facilitating other ordinary children, then they need to think about children with autism.
Sharon, what do you think the government should do to help kids with autism?
Well, thank you very much, Rita. Personally, I haven't encountered much with children living with autism. This is actually my very first experience, and honestly I have been blown away, because how do we live in a community and in a country where we don't even know that special children, like children living with autism, actually really exist? Because I did a little research, and it shows that there is actually no information on autism, and I'm wondering why. Because if there are people living with autism in Uganda and no one actually has information on them, that means the government is neglecting such people.
It's on the rise.
Exactly, because now that we are here at the Dorna Center home for children living with autism, I really would think that since we have a particular sector, or rather section, where children living with disabilities are considered, why can't we have children living with autism also considered? I would recommend that the government should consider these children and think about them. Let us have a special unit for them, special care, special attention.
Cyprian, as a professional sign language interpreter who has worked with deaf kids or deaf children, do you think sign language can be introduced to kids living with autism?
Okay, thank you very much, Rita. Yeah, indeed, I have experienced settings with deaf children and deaf adults, sign language basically. And these children, being born deaf, haven't had a word though there are different types of deafness. There is the ones that you're born deaf and the one that you acquire some language, then later on you become deaf. But if you see their pace of grasping the language, they're really fast at it because they have no other option. Since they have lost the speech, they can't speak, the only way is to sign. Even if a child hasn't been exposed to sign language, you can see them trying to point around, trying to do gestures. There you can easily tell that this child is trying to communicate. Whereas for autism, children with autism, I haven't explored much, but I've also learned that most of these children have speech problems. Some of them want to express something, but they can't speak it out verbally. Yeah. So I think sign language would work, but what we have to research on is how fast can these children also grasp the language, just like the deaf children, because the deaf children, it is the only option now to go. Yeah, but I don't know if a child who is autistic is trying to throw tantrums, what are they trying to communicate? Are they trying to say something? Is it an alternative way for them? Yeah, so that is what we need to research on. Then we can maybe bring sign language on board. But I think the baseline is how fast can they grasp in the language.
Dorothy, who's working with children with autism, do you think sign language can be introduced?
So I think to me, I think this past 17 years that I've been working with children living with autism, I've seen it as like a challenge, because sign language is a language on its own. It's like English being a language. Children with autism have their personal challenges. You know, you're teaching somebody and somebody is facing the other side. So with sign language, you want to kind of demonstrate, if this is maybe the son, so you're autistic. So I'm looking at the other side, I'm like, man, what are you talking about? So we are kind of trying to say, maybe we have what we call picture exchange kind of communication for them. Sign language seems to be a little bit advanced for children with autism because of their IQ, because of their attention span, because it's something that will take you a while to learn that this is, if I do this, of course with sign language I believe anything with my hands, I'm talking. So look at a person with autism. Do you think it will be applicable? So it's quite something still tricky. So with autism we try to talk. We talk, then have like what we call the real object, and then their brain will grasp. If it is the toilet is where physically go and show the child that is the toilet.
I have a question for Miss Dorothy. Where did you get the passion from to work with children living with autism? Did you just wake up in the morning and say, oh, I want to take care of these children? Where did it all derive from?
Thank you so much. That's a beautiful question, because sometimes our passion is not just given from our blue. My passion, I'm a nursery teacher first of all, in early childhood education. Then I'm a mother. Then I'm a psychologist and a counselor. So all round, I think my field is into children. My son was a slow learner. The dad didn't understand him. He thought he was a stupid boy. He thought because he was slow, the issue was to hit him and then to instill that kind of knowledge. So I was like, please, before we lose this, let me handle. So I always tolerated his being slow. While I was like at school, I used to see young children who were still slow learners. My fellow colleagues were like, I'm still. Then I was like, no, it's okay. So for me, the slow learners were always my friend, starting from my personal child. So from there, I just realized, so what next if you have this kind of a challenge? So when I went in for special needs education at Chambogo University, in our course unit, they talked about autism. Those were children who had like communication challenges. So I just looked and I was like, oh my God. So from there, I went to the Como Center in Entebbe, where that's where I first did that was my first program, my first center where I saw a boy who was autistic, very handsome, very practical, but all he missed was speech.
Just like these ones here.
Yes. So along the way, I used to move with some kids to Entebbe. But when you're in a taxi, the taxi, I think that's Entebbe Road with this jam. So they could throw tantrums at the neighbors like, "Madam, what's wrong?" So I was like, "Joshua, please wait, the vehicle is about to move." The neighbor was always into a hit. I was myself also involved. So down the road, I think the kids had grown, and I was like, I had to leave Entebbe. And that's how I found myself starting the Dorna Center Home for Autism.
Do these children have a future? And what's your message out there?
Wow. So children with autism have a future, as you're asking, because they are like other children. Not because that they are autistic, that is the end. It is not the end. What happens is we are training them in some kind of vocational activities. For example, we have what we call briquettes.
Wow.
So these briquettes are recycled from charcoal dust.
Okay.
So while people are throwing it away, for us to please do not waste. So we get cassava flour.
Okay.
We show how to mix, and then they mold out balls. We were lucky some people donated some machines.
Wow.
Though they are somehow really big machines that some of them cannot use, but meanwhile they're using their hands to make the balls.
I think we should showcase this. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. These kids really have a future.
Of course.
Oh my God, this is so. Guys, can you see this?
Actually, I call them young entrepreneurs with autism.
Wow.
That's
is this a dough mat?
So for us to make a variety of things, so it's you to kind of put it in your house and then think, what can I use it
I
for?
know. Oh my God. And they're really cheap. You guys, you should come and pass by.
So, and after this, when we sell this kind of art and craft material,
okay,
that's where we kind of solicit some little funding that can sustain the home.
I understand. Oh my God. People out there.
So when somebody buys
you should
this,
come visit this home.
you're supporting the children's home. Right now we are in a small place.
I know.
We need a bigger place to have a variety of activities going on.
Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Guys out there, please come and support. Come and support us. This is beautiful. How do I look?
Wow. So those of you out there who are watching the talk show, this is part of the art and craft work I've been talking about. This is now the way forward for children living with autism. They are not just to be hidden. For those who are hiding them, please, you're missing out. So out of this kind of work, we are trying to fundraise for maybe starting with an acre of land. So when you buy, you're supporting the children's home to expand from a smaller place to a bigger place. We need a bigger space. So when you buy this, you'll have supported the children's home with land. Maybe other people will come in to say, let's put a structure for you. We are in a rented place. Anytime we are thrown out, so we need to be prepared. So anybody out there who would wish to support the Dorna Center, first of all, this art and craft is at the Dorna Center, right in Ntinda, next to the Ministry of Gender and the Industrial Court. That is behind Capital Shoppers. Then you can also find us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is the Dorna Center Home for Autism. And maybe my telephone contact is 0788 72 6032.
Dorothy, it has been really a pleasure having us here, having us at your home. Your kids are so lovely. We love this. We shall continue supporting the cause. Don't forget, this term, which month exactly?
In the month of August.
In the month of August, we are going to be having a walk
For autism.
for autism. We need to create awareness out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our viewers, for being this week's part of the show. We are always on every Friday. You can find us on Facebook at WEtalk Series, Our Twitter handle is as well at WEtalk Series, and you can also get us on YouTube at WEtalk Series, and you get such amazing information every day. Keep it locked.